New at 9, lots of talk tonight from the mayor to the people who live in Little Rock about the city's form of government. Fox 16's Mitch McCoy in studio tonight with a look at what was said and what people think should change. Mitch.
Yeah, Donna, good evening. We have seen a lot of changes since Little Rock Mayor Frank Scott Jr. was sworn into office back in January. He is now what he calls the CEO of the city, meaning department directors like the police and fire chiefs report to him instead of the city manager. Tonight, we heard from many people who live in Little Rock who say they like the form of government, the mayor-CEO form of government, and want the board members to be more involved as well. As the room fills Monday, people are bringing big ideas of what they'd like to see for the city of Little Rock.
Nobody seems to be responsible, nobody's accountable, and nobody knows what's going on.
Dozens voiced their opinion to the city's established governance structure study, which was ordered by the board of directors at the end of 2018. Henry Dretter says he's skeptical of change, but wants to see Little Rock be better balanced.
The at-large positions should be dissolved.
Others like Jim Lynch disagree and say the at-large positions are vital. Lynch says he wants the mayor to be completely in charge of the city.
The mayor should be able to choose a chief deputy of his or her own choosing without the approval of anybody. If you want the job, you're going to need help. It's a big job.
Well, I think it's no secret that I campaigned to change the form of government.
Little Rock Mayor Frank Scott Jr. was busy Monday evening, too. Across town, at another event, he stressed the need of a strong mayoral form of government.
We were going to adhere to the 2007 ordinance that many of you voted for to make certain the mayor would have chief executive authority.
Some draw to question if the mayor is the CEO, why the city manager is making more than $190,000 a year. $30,000 more than the mayor. While everyone seems to have different ideas, Henry says change needs to start soon.
And we, the people, never see a real change.
Tonight's meeting was a public input meeting, so the commissioners of this group will create its report, then present it to the board of directors and the mayor soon. No timeline tonight on when that might happen. Kevin and Donna, a lot of big ideas here. A lot of things that were in play years ago. They were even talking about how they may have to get laws changed to change some of the things that some of these folks are talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, the mayor did campaign on being the CEO. People voted him in because that's what they wanted to see. And it sounds like much of what we're hearing falls in line with that. Is he the CEO now? Because he does have all of these department heads reporting to him, correct?
Correct. We are aware that all of the major departments, there are 12, I believe it's half of the department heads report to the mayor. So the police chief, the fire chief.
Okay, fine. So my question is, what is the city manager doing these days?
Well, the city manager is taking care of the other 6 departments. So the 6 departments that the department director is not reporting to the mayor on, those other departments are going to the city manager. And we were talking a little bit about, you know, some of these changes that the folks want. You know, when it comes down to the salary, I mean, you have to keep in mind, Bruce Moore has been the city manager for years and years and years.
I think a lot of people have to look at the history of how the mayor got the current salary that he has now. I mean, it has evolved from a part-time position to a full-time position, and now you have Mayor Frank Scott Jr. trying to make these changes. Well, of course, the city manager makes more because it's just how things happened over the years. That's how it's been for years. So it's going to take a while to get to a point where that's different, if it's ever different.
I think we're at ground zero for all of the changes. If they happen, this is the planning process right now, and that's what happened at the meeting.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, Mitch, thank you.
Yes, thank you, sir.